Hi friends, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Can you guess what we're talking about today? Bet you can't. Are you excited? Never been seen before content, Laura's Hoard Pile. If you are new here, my name is Laura. Hi, welcome. I sell women's vintage clothing online on sites like Etsy, eBay, and Depop, as well as Whatnot, which is a live auction selling platform. Super cool. I have really fun Whatnot shows. And I come to YouTube every single week and do haul videos for you. I do what sold videos for you. And then on Mondays, I bring you reseller related content. Sometimes I just talk about what I've going on in my own head. Today is a little bit of both. I've done a lot of hoard related content on my channel before because I have problems. But fortunately for me, unfortunately for you, some of you all also have problems. I feel less alone. Hopefully you feel less alone, but also we're all dealing with this fucking bullshit, right? So that sucks. I've been complaining about it a lot recently. It's really been overwhelming me. I went yesterday and sourced some more vintage. So that's created more problem for me. And today I really just felt like I had to do some organizational stuff. I have a lot of organizational shit, right? And as a result of trying to do all of that, I've created this mess. So I just decided, let's go all in and we'll do another fucking video about the hoarding. But I do have some solution stuff that's in motion, which I don't always necessarily have, right? Anyway, so let's get into it. What are we looking at here besides just a mountain of shit? So you're not even seeing all of it by a large stretch. This hoard pile was sort of behind you, which doesn't matter to you. You don't care where it was. I had a bunch of it sort of like at the foot/unused side of my bed, as well as like at the foot of my bed, whatever. It was like on my bed, it was a mess. I had to change my bedding. So I just threw all that stuff over here. And then I took all the stuff that was like not on the bed and I was like, you know what? We're throwing that all over here too. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I think most people need to see a result. When they're putting work in, we are more motivated when we see a result. What that usually means for me, if I want to clean off the table, and my table is always like a giant mess, of course, I don't like pick up this item and move it over here and pick up this item because I feel like it's not doing anything. My solution to cleaning off the table is like, sweep it all off the table. Now the table looks great. Do I have an additional pile of stuff? Yes. But seeing that clear space does help me. But also because I get like paralysis halfway through cleaning up the mess that I swept off of the table, I now have like additional messes all over the place. And these messes just like travel from space to space in my home. So a lot of this is a result of that type of cleaning, if we want to call it that. Anyway, so I'm going to try and sort some of this stuff out. Now, there's so many piles. One of the first things that I'm going to do, I have an empty suitcase that is behind you. You can't really see it. Do we want to have you see it? Big, dusty, empty suitcase. This had been storing blankets that I had listed online. I just checked it now. There was only one blanket in there, and I was able to move it to another trunk where I have other blankets that I've stored, which are also listed online. I've sold a couple here and there, so there was space. I was able to consolidate. Cool. So what I'm going to do with this suitcase is I'm going to put, hopefully, all of that into it. This is the giant bag of lingerie that I refer to very regularly. If you are one of those followers, no, I am not going to go through all of this right now, so don't get excited. It's just going to get thrown in this suitcase, okay? But there is a lot of stuff in here that I really need to list. I can't examine it right now. So there's a lot of stuff in here that needs to be listed. Bras and panties, but there's also like some slips and little sets. Like this is sort of like a robe thing, which I guess probably shouldn't go in there, honestly. This is more stuff that I won't model. A robe I will model, but whatever. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I have a separate location for things that are being listed on Etsy. And all of this stuff will be listed on Etsy, but it's a little bit different. I don't know why this sweater is in there. It should not be in there. Oh, here's the thing too, that when you're a hoarder and you have too many giant piles of weirdness, you forget the cool stuff that you have. Tate is running around making a mess. Look, I have this cute little set that I forgot about. Little bralette, so cute. Let's see. These are slips. I don't really, here, why did I buy this? This is the tiniest slip in the world. Like, is this a child's slip? And even if it is, no one's buying slips for their children, I'm positive. Anyway, okay, let's see. We're going to get this sorted. So my goal here is to not only consolidate things. Wow, there's a lot of actual slips in here. Not only consolidate things, but also make them more organized. Like all of this stuff, everything is a mishmash, right? Like right now I'm moving some lingerie, which in my brain, this was a bag of lingerie. And I mean, it is, but it's like a lot of half slips in here that I was going to, whatever. It's different categories. I don't need to tell you the categories because we don't need to go there. Also, all of these bags, these are all things that had been listed on Depop. I pulled them out to do a whatnot show. A lot of them sold. Not all of them did. The stuff that didn't sell, which by the way, this whatnot show was like probably months ago. I have sitting on the bed behind you because it needs to be like put away. And here's where all the bags to put them away are. Okay. Anyway, let's see. God, this is so many different categories of underwear in here. All right. A lot of times when I do these videos, I feel like a crazy person. And again, part of the reason that I share this stuff with you is because I know that I am not the only person who does this. I've always felt so much better when other people online talk about these experiences. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's me too, right? I am not going to pretend that I have like explanations or like, this is how brains work. And I don't fucking know. Okay. But I do know that I am not the only person who is like this. So in this bag, like I said, there's lingerie. Okay. And some of it is like little panties that I'm not going to model these. So these get photographed and listed in a very specific way. Sometimes on the dress form, but usually just like a flat lay situation. Okay. So that in my head is what this bag was full of. But as you've seen, I'm also pulling out all of these half slips and full slips. And that stuff I don't list in the same way. I will model this stuff. Okay. So that then goes in a separate space. What the fuck is this? Also, there's going to be some like, we're not doing this anymore piles, some donating stuff. And this is like a little, whatever. You don't need to see what it is. It's boring. It's going to be donated. So in addition to that type of stuff being in this bag, so now we've got flat lay lingerie, model lingerie. I also have these things. I don't know what I'm doing with these at this point. These are all hysterical. These are like vintage underwear. And these are like a thermally texture. They're really cute. There's some that are like just regular sort of t-shirt knit. These confuse me, right? They were all marked size like extra large. Now I currently I might be a size large right now. I keep saying I'm a size medium, but I think if I really I think I'm just a large. But either way, when I put these on, these fit me decently in the thighs. And like the rest of it, it fits nicely. And obviously they're very stretchy. But the waistband comes literally up under my boobs. So I can't figure these out because these came from the estate sale where I got all the plus size stuff. But I was like, I don't think I'm not even sure an extra large person, let alone somebody larger than an extra large, could wear these because I think it'd be too tight in the thighs. But also, is it supposed to come up under your fucking boobs? Like, is it supposed to literally be like touching your bra? So I have a bunch of these. Do they go in the underwear pile? Do they go in the Etsy pile? Do they go in the let's dye these fun colors and just keep them and wear them even though they're awkwardly high-waisted pile? This is the kind of shit that puts like a kibosh on my organizational plans. A lot of this is the kind of stuff that trips me up, you know? I have coffee here that I need to sip before it gets cold. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. Here's some other stuff too. Look, this whole video, um, it's going to be a weird combination of me oversharing what happens in my head, sort of a haul video, sort of a cleaning video, um, mostly those three things. So just like if that's not your jam, I'm so sorry, but and I feel like y'all get sick of these videos, but also I was like, this is the only way I'm going to get this stuff done today. I needed content for today. And I would love to have done something like more creative or fun or whatever. But also, I was so overwhelmed with all of this stuff. I wanted to go to the laundromat today, but trying to like gather together all of the stuff I need to take to the laundromat, in addition to preparing laundry that I have getting picked up tomorrow because somebody else is going to do it. Even though, yes, I'm going to go to the laundromat, but I cannot bring all of it. I will lose my fucking mind. I'm going to have like 3 or 4 bags of stuff going out to my laundry guy. And then I'm bringing another 3 to 4 giant IKEA bags of laundry to the laundry. I just can't do, I will cry. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to organize all that and this happened, you know? And then I was like, I just feel like I should make a video about this. I don't want to whine about my fucking hoard again. I don't want to sit here and complain about how I can't get my shit together again. But this is the only way is I'm going to get any of this done. So I'm sorry. Look at these things. These are vintage tights, but like with this weird lace skirty thing over the top. I don't remember where I got these at this point. I've had them for so many years. It's got a little tag on them. I don't know how to list these because I don't know what to call them. That's what's been holding up. I have so many pairs of these. I mean, I have multiple pairs of these. That's what's been holding up listing those is I don't know how to describe them. Here's more of these shorts. We're going to fold these. What do y'all think I should do with these like ridiculous short? I love them. I would just wear them all myself, but they're so tall. I mean, probably some of them I could pull up over my boobs. They're so long. Oh, here's panty. I know someone who wants these. They'll eventually get listed on eBay. Let's see. I got these ruffle things, which I personally love and kind of want to keep as just like pajama shorts. But I guess I haven't committed to that yet. Here's another pair. Because also I want to dye them fun colors. So, oh, this is cute. This, I don't think there's like this is like a little, whatever. That's an Etsy thing. Okay. Remember I was like, I'm not going to show you everything. And then I'm showing you everything. This is I don't even know. I think it's a teddy. That's not getting put on my body. I'll tell you that right now. This is another teddy thing. Okay. What is this? What the fuck is, oh, look at how cute that is. I feel like there's, that's underwear. I feel like there's something that matches this in here somewhere. Look at this. And then I've got gloves in here. Those definitely are not lingerie. Oh, these, why do I have the, okay, let me tell you, here's another thing. I'm sure some of you remember, I found these probably months ago also. These are vintage, obviously vintage panties. They're obviously sheer. They're clearly red. They have these rhinestones. They're so cool. Do you know why they are not listed yet? Let me find it. The dumbest fucking reason. I feel like there's a spot. This is why I haven't listed them yet. Because I want to fix that. And I haven't done it yet. Okay. And there's part of me that's like, oh, just leave it out until you know, like, and leave it out and that'll be a reminder to do it. And, but the thing is that, do you know how much of this stuff is leave it out and that'll be a reminder? And that's why it's here. Okay. All right. These are more panties that I probably realistically don't want to list, but whatever. It's just closed. This is, okay. This is like one of these things. That's very cool. Oh, no. My suitcase is trying to fall into my coffee and I don't want to have that happen. What are you? Okay, you can go in here. More teddies. Teddies galore. These I am going to hold out because guess what? I took photos of these an embarrassing number of months ago. Hold on. We're going to look this up. I have my computer here. I can look back at my photos. We're going to see how long ago I took photos of this stupid pair of underwear that I just never wrote a description for. Let's see. Here we are. March 22nd of 2025. I took pictures of these 1 year ago because today is March 30th. A year ago, I took photos of these and I've just never written a description here because, I mean, initially just because like I didn't write a description, right? But then like I didn't know where they were. I've saved the photos, obviously. So these are staying out as a reminder because those fuckers are getting listed today because this is ridiculous. I'm so like, it doesn't help to like be pissed off at myself, but like, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, get your fucking shit together. My friend Claire would yell at me for talking like that to myself, but honest to fucking God. Also, I didn't realize I still had so many of these gloves. These like little lace gloves. So I dyed some of them, but I got a whole bunch of these. You want to talk about an embarrassingly long time ago, like even probably longer ago than a year ago. But I have sold some of them since then, but they're really pretty. I don't think these will work for, I have a 70s show coming up on Whatnot, but I don't think these are very 70s necessarily. Look at how pretty. Let's see. All right. So we got to do something with those. Oh, more really awesome underwear that like, why haven't I listed it and made $1 million on? Look it. All right. Underwear. Little underwears. Look at all this underwear. I'm complaining about how poor I am, and I'm just like throwing probably hundreds of dollars into this suitcase. Okay. Underwear. I also don't know how long I've had this for. This is like a girdly kind of thing. The problem is it's so fucking tiny and I can't model it. I mean, I definitely can't model it now. It says one size, which is like, okay. There was a point where I probably could have gotten into them, but, and when, I mean, I'm talking when I was like really skinny, and even then it was like a tight squeeze. Here's another pair of those tights. Okay. What is this? This is another teddy and more underwear. Okay. Let's see. This is, oh, another one of these. Why do I have I mean, I know why I have them because they're awesome, but like, I thought I put them in a Whatnot show that was like a very goth themed. This is cute. I don't know. All right, whatever. I don't know if I should donate this. I'm talking to myself so much. It's just like, it's neat, but like, I don't know. All right, we'll throw it in here for now. Underwear. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Here's another pair of vintage like tights. So they're gold metallic. But like, look at the panty part. It's so funny. Anyway, okay. Where are these ruffly guys? Y'all, is this whole video going to be me sorting the fucking underwear bag? We're 18 minutes in. This is insane. Let's see. This does not belong in there. What is this? This is a camisole. That's definitely no. This is a Western shirt. Fantastic. Fantastic. Underwear. All the underwears. Okay. Underwear. Oh my God. And what's even worse is, oh, this is a slip. You need to go. And these are gloves. You need to come out. What's even worse is I have somewhere a separate bag of like bras and stuff that need to be dyed. I don't think they're in here because, shit. Sorry, this is, hold please. This little barb is stuck in the glove. There we go. All right, gloves. Slip. Maybe they are in here. I don't know. Underwears. Oh, this thing is cute. I don't know where to put it. It looks like a tank top, but it's, again, like those really high-waisted panties. This is sort of like, it's marked size X. I don't know, whatever. I'll stick that here for now. I don't need to examine everything right this moment. Underwear. Those are so cute. Okay. Underwear. Those things. Little girdle that's going to go in with the underwear. Look at this one. This one I think I dyed. So cute. Did I dye it? Yes. Love it. Thigh high, weird fishnetty sock things. I don't know with you. A Corvette belt that has no buckle, just the belt. Underwear. Oh, you please. That's a glove. That's underwear. Y'all. Ridiculous. This is why cleaning the Hoard takes so long, because this is just moving things from one place to another. I'm 21 minutes in. And I know I'm talking to you. I've taken some pauses, but generally speaking, this is pretty much par for the course. Okay, so that's the underwear. And then look at this fucking ridiculous. Hold on. This is like showgirl underwear, and probably is also going to fetch a nice little amount of money. And I've just been like, whatever. Look at this. Incredible. I've had this for so long. Can't even tell you. All right. So one bag, not even done. Moved from one place to the next. So that's phenomenal. Do I have more underwear that will need to go in there? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of hope not, but let's see. Now, some of this Hoard behind me is currently a little bit organized. Oh my God. All right. I have also created a new mess here in front of me, but that's okay. We'll get to it. Glove. This glove is actually listed on Etsy currently. Also, my coffee that I was drinking, which you can see I have not had very much of it. I can't drink any more of it because the entire top is covered with a layer of dust now from all the shit I've been moving around. So thanks, Laura. All right, let's see. So what are we going to do with this bag? Nothing yet. But we have an empty bag. So what am I doing? Okay, so I do have, off camera, you can't see it, but I have an IKEA bag full of stuff that is only going to be listed on Etsy. It won't go to Whatnot. It's just like waiting for me to list it on Etsy. So let's see. Some of these things can go in there. Some of these things I probably just want to dye another color. So let's see. That's going to need to be its own category, and I don't know what that category is right now. So, okay. I could list these slips on Whatnot also. Like, I don't know. I probably should throw some of them up there. Telling you. All right, this is a donation thing. I've already gotten overwhelmed, and I've not really gotten very far yet. And let me see. I really want to be able to use this situation to help me organize some of this stuff. All right, so why aren't you just sticking the things into the Etsy bag, Laura? Well, the Etsy bag, and I call it Etsy, it'll be listed on Etsy, Depop, eBay, all of them, but like, I think of them as items for Etsy, even though I basically cross-post everything everywhere. So the Etsy bag is full of some stuff that's really pretty awesome. And I feel like throwing all of these slips in there on top will make me like ignore the stuff that's underneath it. Like I'll go into the bag and I'll be like, oh, it's just these slips, which I know it's dumb because it's a giant bag, you know, but okay, it doesn't matter. So right now I'm just going to fold these up. Look, I don't know really how else to do this, right? Like there are times that I will be talking to somebody about the difficulties that I have and people will be like, "You're really overthinking this stuff." And like I know I'm overthinking it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how else to do it. Okay? I have a bag here that's going to be donations. I have a whole bunch of shipping labels that like when you're like shipping label roll like feeds 18 things through at one time, right? That's what all these are. So I save them as labels for other stuff. So I'm going to use them to write um, the purpose of each bag because I will not remember. So this one's just going to say Richie because that's my little local thrift guy that I donate things to. So Richie. And then I'll put it on this giant garbage bag. And I can't touch this label because it takes 74 hours for the marker to dry because I use the Mr. Sketch smelly markers and it doesn't dry for a long time on these labels, but that's okay. All right, there you go. All right. Now, do I want to do anything with this? I don't know. No, I don't know. I have a camisole top. I like them, but I also feel like listing them on a regular site is a lot of work, especially when I think about all the other stuff I have to list. Like I could list this little camisole top that maybe I'll sell for $29, including the shipping, or I could spend that same amount of time listing a dress that I'll sell for $129, including the shipping. Which one would you do? I have an overwhelming amount of stuff. We're going to just hold on to it for now, but we don't know. Okay. Half slips I got to donate this back to Richie because it's this like child size half slip. Should I stick it in the kids show? That seems insane, doesn't it? I guess I could stick it in the kids show for whatnot, but also I don't know. Okay, we're going to try and just fold these slips up real quick and stick them in the Etsy bag because that's how we have to do things. All right, let's see. This is a cute little Fredericks of Hollywood camisole top. Look how adorable it is. It's all cropped and cute. All right, let's see. I do not mean to sit here and hold you hostage while I fold things. Look at this. This is a little like curler cap. Love that. That's going to go on Etsy or something. This thing is so freaking pretty. I've had it for so long. And I just haven't figured out like what to photograph it over. Like it's obviously sheer and it's like a robe kind of thing, but it needs to be over something else and whatever. Okay, so that's getting donated somehow. Oy! Unzipping my Etsy bag. There we go, which has got such great stuff in it. Now it's also going to have these things. In my head, I have already gone through like 3 different solutions for those slips. I'm like, maybe I should just do like a lingerie show on whatnot. And then I'm like, I should donate it. I should stick it on Etsy. I should put it in a separate bag so that I can dye them. Doesn't stop. Okay. Y'all. There's also going to need to be some purging that happens here. Oh, you know what? This sweater is another one of the Depop things. I pulled it off of Depop, did it in a whatnot show, and never put it back in its inventory. So much so that I even forgot that that's what that was. Okay. These gloves. This. We've got garbage. There's going to be a lot more garbage. I probably need to do a separate garbage bag. There's garbage bags in this pile here somewhere. Where are we at? We're at 29 minutes and I've accomplished. Oh, here's the bag of of all the lingerie that I was talking about dyeing. I had gone to the Goodwill outlet at one point and got all of this like kind of, I mean, cool because it's vintage, but kind of boring lingerie. So like there's this thing, right? But I was just going to dye it all. I mean, I was like, oh, it's at Goodwill bins. So it's like by the pound and it's super cheap because all this weighs nothing. it's been sitting here for so long. I can't even. All right, we'll get to that. This thing is a dress that, let me see, I decided I was keeping. I have worn it for a Whatnot show. I feel like it's very cute, but that I was just like, I love the dress. Look how cute that is. And it's also got a hole in the shoulder that needs to be fixed. So I don't know. Like, it's got 2 holes. It's on the seam, but they still need to be fixed. I loved the dress, and then when I put it on me, I was like, I don't know if I care so much. Like, it's a cute dress, but it's not like I cared. I don't know. Whatever. So this needs a little repair. That should be its own separate bag. So here's what I've got going on, just to recap. And I have a slip that's in the to be dyed pile. That's the only thing in that pile currently. I have a stack of these weird things that go up over your fucking boobs, but they're really bike shorts, right? So I've got the stack of those. I don't know what to do with that. Now I have a to be repaired pile, and I have a pile of gloves. These just need to go in the Etsy bag, Laura. That's what you need to do with these. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to show you this. This is a thing that my friend made me, and I need to like put it on my fucking wall. I have a friend who I'm like, I'm not going to be able to show you this. And then I continue to like try and show you. I don't think I can though. I think it's like, okay, I can't, never mind. Can't show that to you right now. It needs to be like fixed and I can't fix it. All right, here's another camisole. This one's cute. All right, let's see. This dress is adorable. I love it. I've worn it once. I bought it to resell. But the reason that I didn't list it for sale is there's this slice here, right? So I wore it because I don't care much about that kind of stuff. I do want to try to repair it. When I got it, I didn't really know how to repair that. When I got it, I didn't notice that it had the hole until after I bought it. I didn't really know how I should repair it. So it was like in the, like, let's procrastinate it pile. Now I think I would be able to repair it more effectively, but I just haven't. So that's going to be also in the to be fixed pile. God damn, there's so much little bullshit in here. I swear to God. Okay. This is for like a mending patch. And I have a whole box of stuff for like mending. I want to try and like deal with some stuff that's got some like meat to it. You know what I mean? Like I'm picking up little tiny BS things here and there. And I want to be able to like go through some stuff that actually looks like it makes a difference. Or like maybe I know what to do with it. Good. Here's a bag. We can start putting some garbage in. And but this is how this goes. This is why I have such a hard time with this, because every time I try to organize stuff, this is the whole process. I get into all this little shit that I just don't know what to do with. All right. My mom uses white handkerchiefs, so I get these for her when I find her. So now I have to make a separate pile for this. I know there's more somewhere because I knew there was a whole bunch somewhere. Jesus Christ, I swear to God, I can't. There's a whole bunch somewhere and I just don't know where they are. Let's see. This is so nuts. Like this is another one that's probably for my mom. I've got 2, but where do I start that pile? This is for like the mending and crafting pile. Okay. That's for the garbage pile. Okay. All right. Now the number of piles. Here's an old photo of me with a, I was probably, oh wait, no, never mind. I was like, oh, this is an old photo of me with a boss from a restaurant where I used to work. And then I'm looking at the dress in the photo. I'm like, this is my fucking, kind of my cousin. It's a cousin by blood, essentially. But whatever. I was at his wedding. Anyway, not his wedding, his brother's wedding. But look at, I had blonde hair. Sorry, Sean, that I thought that you were my old boss from a long time ago. Anyway, okay. This is not really, I mean, this is a cute vest. Like, it's cool, right? That's the back. This is the front. But what's interesting about this vest is that this is suede and then knit. And there's a spot on it. Where did the spot go? And there's a lot of spots on it. And I was like, okay, I want to try and get the spots out of this. And I threw it in the washing machine. And you're like, oh my God, Laura, it's got suede. I know. But so the good news is it didn't like fuck up the suede at all. But the bad news is it also did not get the spots out. So what do I do with it now? I don't know. Now it's just in the, we don't know what to do with this pile. So, okay, that's that. This is a hat. I should have listed it in the winter time, but I did not. So this is kind of a neat hat. This was mine, but I never wore it. Look how old the tags are. Very cool. And it's like this. See? Isn't that cute? But I don't like it on me. But anyway, that's a hat. Here's another hat, but I think that this one, yeah, I don't know what to do with this. This is fur, but like it literally just sheds like crazy. And I think that that means that like it's not, I don't think anybody wants that. I don't know. What should I do with this hat? Can you please tell me? Because I don't know what to do with the hat. All right. Is there anything here that I know what to do with? Here is something that I can throw in the garbage. Okay, that's good. Garbage. Hey, another white hanky. Cool. Put that in the white hanky pile. Ties. Look, there's 854 million fucking ties. Some of them are vintage. I should make their, here, they're going to go in a new IKEA bag. Some of them are vintage. Some of them are like cheap, bought them for $1 off the streets of New York City ties that used to be my boyfriend's. And then he stopped doing jobs that required that. These very cool little slippery guys that I want to keep. I can get them on my feet, but they're not super comfortable, but I love them. So I haven't not committed to those yet. So with the ties, I feel like I've got to donate just a shit ton of ties, but I don't. Here's a belt that I bought for the purpose of reselling. I'm going to donate it though, because like all those missing guys, and I just like, it annoys me. Like the rest of the belt, it's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but it's got whatever. So this goes in the not Richie donation. Why do you have a not Richie donation? Because the belt's fucked up and I only give Richie the stuff that's not fucked up, and all the stuff that is fucked up, I throw into one of those clothing donation bin things. So let's see. So you go into not Richie. There's going to be a lot of stuff. We got to put a lot of stuff in that bag. Okay. A lot of stuff in the not Richie bag. Not Richie. Richie has no idea that I refer to things as being Richie and not Richie, by the way. So, not Richie. Oh, cool. The label is so old that the paper does not even want to peel out. Look, I've already smudged it. Not that it matters. It does not. All right, not Richie. Here's a camisole top. That'll go in Etsy. What is this? This is a shoulder pad remnant, but I thought it would be cool to make a patch out of when I was doing the patch swap thing on Instagram, which, by the way, the other person that was paired with me never thanked me for the one that I sent her and never sent me one. But whatever, such is life. All right, here's a bunch of stuff that's probably garbage, but I'm not going to sort through it in this moment with you. All right, look, what do I do with this thing? Okay, I bought this at a garage sale. Hi, Tatey Tate. Tate's trying to, he just dumped all sorts of stuff off the bed. I bought this at a garage sale. It's awesome, right? Look at that. But it's also like, it was dirty and it had like color bleed and stuff. I don't even remember if I've already tried washing this once. I think I did. I don't know really what to do with it. This is one of those things like I bought it and then I got it home and realized that it was like color bleedy and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, now what do I do with it? I don't want to throw it out. I could, Like I could put it up on Whatnot for like $1 and see what happens, but I don't know. So now it goes into its own pile of, I don't know. I should put that with this fucking hat. I don't know. All right. Oh, dear God. Kate's causing problems. They're going to Not Richie. And look, if you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, Laura, no, right? I get it. I have been you in response to other people. I've been you in response to myself. And here's the thing. I need to stop being like this. And that's how that's going to happen. This thing, these are suspenders. Those are going to, they can go to Richie, but Richie's got enough shit like that. Richie's got a very small space. So this is a dress that is currently listed. Somebody purchased it. They returned it. And when I got it back, they just returned it for fit. But Tate, he's standing on my laptop. When I got it back, I noticed that the zipper needs some reinforcement in the back. So I have not put it back into my inventory yet. Literally, I need to fix that. So, oh my God, I love this dress so much. You wouldn't know from the way I treat it, but I do. All right, what is this? This is another white hanky. Make sure. Man, okay, let's see. This is another dress. Oh my God, what is this? Look at this, just random bags. This is my own hanky that needs to be washed. Go over there in the wash. This is a really cute dress that's like a 40s or 50s era that I love, but it needs some kind of repair, I think. I can't remember what needs to happen for you. I know that I don't want to do this in front of you, but also I don't know where to put it until I do this. I feel like there's maybe a hole in it somewhere. I know I needed to wash it. I did that. Why do I have you? I mean, I know I have you because you're awesome, but why are you not? Why is something not done with you? Also, how do we put you on? Do you have a zipper? No. I don't really know. I don't know why this dress is in limbo. Sorry. I know I'm not entertaining and talking right now, but what? Okay, I don't know. I'm going to put this in the to be repaired pile, even though I don't think it does need it, but these are just regular hankies, which need to be their own separate pile. I don't know. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Maybe. This never works, but I'm going to try and do it anyway. All the stuff I'm like, oh, I'm going to put that in the Etsy bag. Like this type of stuff, right? Like I'm not going to list this single handkerchief on Etsy, but I will list like a bunch of hankies on Etsy together. But I have to like put them all somewhere to collect them all together. And I don't want to start yet another pile because that's how this happens. So I'm going to stick them in the Etsy bag, which to be honest, maybe that's just like delaying a decision, right? Like someday I'm then going to have to go through the Etsy bag and figure that out. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I just talked myself out of putting them in the Etsy bag. So there's that. Here's a scarf. Do we need to wash you? I can't tell. I think you're okay. So you get to be in here. Okay. This bag that you can't really see, but this is all stuff that's just being listed on Whatnot. Oh my God. This is a belt that I'm going to donate because it's really cool, but it's like kind of coming apart and we're just not doing that. So cool. Goodbye. Thank you. This goes in the Not Richie bag. This goes in the necktie bag. This is a towel that my friend sent me. I think she was going to an estate sale and I saw it and I was like, oh, I want that. And she bought it and sent it to me. And it's just sitting here in limbo because I don't want to use it as a kitchen towel because apparently we're pretty hard on our kitchen towels. I don't know how, and I haven't decided what else to do with it. So now it's in limbo. But I love it. All right, let's see. This is just a bra. More of these ruffle butt things. God help me. This is garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay. That's a receipt that we need. Oh, this is a broken hanger. That's garbage. Cool. Let me find you something more exciting to do. All right. Let's see. This is a blouse that we are going to donate. I loved it, but it had discoloration on it that I tried to get out and it didn't really come out. Well, it didn't really come out. There's like a shadow stain there. We're going to donate it to Not Richie. This is filthy, but it was a cute little sort of, I picked this up because people were like making fun of the 2008 trends online for a while. And I was like, oh, look, it's so 2008. But I have more than enough stuff to deal with, so we're not doing it. These two sweaters need sort of repair-y kind of stuff. So I can't remember what. I can't remember if it's stain or mend. Oh, it's holes. I just saw one hole. So we're going to put those to the side for that purpose. I feel like I should, whatever. Okay, never mind. What is this? That's Not Richie. This is a fun slip, but what is wrong with you? Oh, right. So this is a great half slip, but it's got this stain here, so it needs to be dyed a darker color. So we're going to do that because this slip is really cool. This is my own blouse that I fucking love, but it's got this hole in the shoulder. So I took it out of my closet so that I could repair it. And now I've just been shuffling it from one spot to the next for ages, and I have not been repairing it. These are my own personal shorts that are absolutely fucking destroyed. Look at that, and there's this. This is the inseam, and it's just shredded on one side. So these have been pulled out so that I can patch them and do some fun visible mending on them. Haven't done that because the visible mending pile is 190 items long. This is a really fun shirt that needs a new zipper, and I have the zipper. This is not it. This is the existing zipper. You can tell that that's not working. I was bringing this to sewing class when I was doing that, but I have not finished. There's a hole in this too. All right, so now here's the thing. So there's a hole in this and it needs a new zipper, which like fine for the zipper, but now that there's a hole, I'm like, I don't know. It's a cool shirt, but now it has a hole right in the center of the fucking chest, sort of. Where'd it go? Here, like in the belly. So we're going to save that for our mending because this could be like patch material or something for other stuff, which I know, crazy, right? But there is a bunch of stuff like that that we're going to be getting rid of. Oh, all of these. These are all belts. I don't even know what to do with those right now. This is mending patch. I was going to mend this because the elbows were all worn out. It's really cute. I love velour, but also the armpits are also worn out in a similar way. And that's just too much weirdness. So now it's just fabric to repair other things with. That was the purpose there. This is a really cute dress. I think all this needs. Hi, bud. Here, let me move that for you, Skibbs, but you're not going to be able to get out very safely. Can you do it? Sorry, Skibbs is, there he is. Sorry. You can do it, sir. Oh, come on. Can you do it? Shall I help you? Here. How's that? Does that help? He can't figure out where to go. There. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this dress. Okay. So this is a really cute little dress. It's like this weird little like peplum thing. Literally the only thing it needs is it buttons at the back of the neck, but the loops are all stretched out, right? I think, yeah. So I need new ones of those. I only have black elastic in this size, so it's been like sitting waiting for me to buy some white elastic and fix it. Haven't done that. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. Let's see. All right. This has got to get listed on Etsy, especially because we've got, I want to get that done before fucking November, right? You know? Regular hanky. Did we finally decide to put the hankies in the Etsy bag, or did I do something different with those? I don't know. I think I avoided them. Okay. This is for mending because this is like a cute little hanky, but it's a mess. Whatever. You don't need me to, right? Tie. But if you also like have hoards and you're like, why can't I ever deal with my hoard? This is probably why, right? You have like the same problem. Like you sit down and you're like, oh, let me hoard. And then it just becomes like, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of piles of I don't know. But at the same time, right? Like, so these belts, it's like, what do I do with these? I don't know. But also, there have been times that I've gone to these belts and found one that I needed for something, right? And it's been useful. So now they sit here in like limbo. This is an actual belt, like a leather belt. So, you know, I get stuck in these cycles. All right, this is ridiculous, but I don't want to deal with these. These are corduroy pants. I think I have some photos taken. Like, I just don't want to deal with them. And I'm going to donate them, and we're not going to talk about them further because let me see. No, goodbye. They're going to Richie. That's it. This, probably going to give to Richie. Yeah, it's a sweater. It's just like, I don't care. It's not my thing. And I need to relieve myself of some of these burdens. So that's going to go to Richie. These pants are also going to go to Richie. Oh, these Tommy Hilfiger corduroy pants, but they're just Tommy Hilfiger men's fucking pants. I don't care. Sorry, Richie, that they're not folded. I can't. All right. Let's see. This is a cute little set, but it needs to be soaked. I got this from Richie, but oh no, I didn't. Haha. I did not. Thought I did, but like it's got some staining, so I got to soak this. But it is very cute. I should try and soak this before my 70s show, but I don't know if we're going to get that to happen. What is this? This is a really fun little wool shirt. I think this I got from Richie. I think that it has holes. Yeah. So like there's a hole there. But I think I got this. I think I knew about the holes maybe and was like, this would be cute if I mend it, which it would. All right, let's see. We're not doing that. You notice that I also keep just saying like, okay, I don't know what to do with that yet. And I move it somewhere else. So let's see. This is actually listed and I need to fold it and put it away. Throw that up on the bed. This needs to get listed. So it's going to go in the Etsy bag. Patron. I think it's a men's shirt, honestly. And I know I have a bag of men's stuff. This needs to be repaired. It needs a new waistband. You can see I've started yanking the old elastic out. Okay, whatever. This is a cute little t-shirt, but I think I'm going to donate it. I got it because I was thinking of keeping it. I love these necklines, but I didn't like how this looked on me because it's a little too small. And I'm just not going to list it, so Richie can have it. This is a cute little nightie, but I think it has like pinholes or some kind of hole. Yeah, it's got like a run and some small holes. I was going to save it as repair fabric, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to donate this to not Richie because it's got holes. So there. Let's see. Visible mending. I am buried in crap right now. Also, my coffee is, oh geez, that's a whole separate thing. My coffee is cold and full of dust, and I really wish I had something, but I don't. This is a jacket that my boyfriend gave me that I don't know if he bought it to sell at some point. I'm going to donate this to Richie though, because I'm not going to sell it. So he won't mind if I donate it to Richie. It's not like a thing that's my jam. All right, here's some stuff, let's see, that's being worked on currently. This needs to be re-put away. I'm going to get rid of these pants. These are cute, but they're so fucking tiny. Maybe I should put these in the 70s show, actually. They're very wide leg, but they're very small waist. But I'm having the 70s show, so I can put it in that. I don't know where my 70s bag is, though. It could be underneath me here. Let's do this a little bit. Oh my God, y'all. Pile is such a mess. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, ties. Tons of ties. Most of these ties I should just donate. I just don't want to do that with you right now. But there's a bunch that I don't want to donate. And of course, I've also had like some thoughts about I should like make a skirt out of ties. Like, okay. I mean, sure, that'd be fun, but I don't know what I'm doing. This is a shirt that I got from my friend Hammy Vintage. I think it's so cool. I don't like how it looks on me, so I'm going to sell it. Maybe I'll stick it in my 70s show. Oh, hey, look at this. Hi, bud. I know, you went that way once already. Skibbs is trying to cross the pile here. Right? You went that way once and you came back? Okay. Well, sir. All right, let's see. What is this pile here? Is this 70s? Okay, so this blue bag back here, that's my 70s show stuff. So let me do this. Let me traumatize this cat a little bit. This stuff is not 70s. No, no, these are ties. Okay. What is this? These are so cute. I think these I got for me. They're just a little bloomery guys, but okay. Let's see. So 70s show. Get that hanger out of the way. So now, oh, look at that. This dress is going to go into the 70s show. It's very complicated. It's a very cute dress, but it's got this very strappy back that is so... I've tried to put this on so many times, and it's always like this puzzle situation in the back. It's going to be so cute when it's on. I paid like $25 for this dress. So when I put it into the 70s show, or at least I'm going to possibly put it in the 70s show. Let's see, bandana. Oh, God. I'm literally burying myself in my own hoard right now. How's that pile, sir? You don't want to sit on the bed? You'd rather sit in this hoard pile? I love you. I know, you're very aggravated with me. I don't blame you. I am aggravated with me. Remember these? Yeah, the Poshmark shoes that I have also not listed. Fucking Doc Martens. I hate myself so much. I'm at the point where I want to donate these too, but I actually paid like fucking $70, so I can't. All right, let's see. This needs to be hung in the sunlight because it is a Victoria's Secret slip with a thing on it, but it's stinky. Yeah, so I want to hang that out in the sun and see if we can get some of the stink away. But what pile does that go in? I don't know. Oh my God, guys. Okay. I've been doing this for an hour. I've been doing this for an hour, which is fine for like, it's not, oh my God, I've been spending an hour doing this. That's not the issue. The issue is that I am making a YouTube video out of being confused for an hour. But like, this is it, right? So this is another shirt. I also got this from Hammy Vintage. and it's just like super distressy, but it's like, why did I do this? It's super distressy. And I was like, oh, I'll do some visible mending on that. And that'll look so cool because it will. But like, why did I buy new things to give myself? I know why I did this, right? Look at that. It's fucking amazing. I bought this because when you watch people that you like on Whatnot, you want to support them. And so I wanted to like support Hamalicious. And so I bought this shirt, which will look really cool when I get around to doing visible mending on it. But when the fuck is that going to be? I don't know. I have so many visible mending projects that I am like literally in the middle of that I have not completed. So, all right, here's the thing. So here's a bunch of stuff that needs repair. And that needs to go in a bag or something because I'm just sitting here stacking it in front of myself. And that's not helpful. Skibbs, if I take this bag from you, are you going to be traumatized forever? A little bit. Okay. All right. You're okay. All right, bud. I keep forgetting where I have to look to like look you in the eye. It's here. I keep looking over here and over there. Bud. Hi, sir. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Why are you going to go that way? There. Does that help? Sorry. Aren't you glad you're watching this? Okay. I have another one of these bags full of shit that needs to be repaired already. So what's in the existing bag, Laura? This one that you're pulling things out of. This is a bathrobe. It was a bathrobe, right? I love this fabric. It's terry cloth. It's bright and bold and amazing. But the woman who owned this before, I don't know what she did. She undid something around the whole like front of it. I don't know if she took something off or just undid stitching. I cannot figure it out. But whatever. She undid something. And also she was tiny. So I don't want to get rid of this because I fucking love it. I just don't know what to do with it. So I keep like shuffling it around and every now and then I wash it again because I've been shuffling it around. Like I want to make it into something I can wear because look at this fabric. It's amazing. And it's terry cloth and it's gorgeous and I love it and I don't know what to do with it. Okay. This is a little wristlet that I'm going to donate to Richie. It is Kenneth. No, this one's Coach. Look, I know it's Coach, right? But like I just fucking cannot. First of all, I've got this going on. Secondly, I don't think it's like it's not like an 80, it's probably like $30 maybe. So I was going to sell it. I am not. I'm going to look this up, I guess. No, I'm not. I'm just going to, it's a polo, big pony, right? It is an extra large, but like I don't even remember where I got it, but that's going to go to Richie. I know that it can sell for money, but I can't. Like, I have too much stuff, as you can see. All right, this is repair bag. I'm not putting those two things in it because those are my own personal clothes. So these are all going in. These are going in. You cannot go in because you're listed already. You guys can go in. All right, that's going to be repair bag. Oh, we've got a Richie, a not Richie donation bag. We have repair bag. We have lingerie thing. We have a bag full of Etsy stuff. We have garbage. We have a bag of ties. We have a bag of stuff that needs to be dyed, which you haven't seen too much of yet because it's kind of already in there and whatever. And then we still have, we have a bag of stuff that's getting listed on Whatnot. We have a bag of stuff that's getting listed on Whatnot. Specifically, it's all 70s stuff. What are these are the 70s. Okay, you go up there. Let's see. This is getting listed on Etsy. These are some, not Etsy, but like, I mean, yes, Etsy, but these are probably more Depop or eBay. They're Miss Me jeans, but they're very tiny. These I just have to photograph, and I don't have great flat lay photographing space, but whatever. This probably going to get listed on Etsy only. This is a vintage Harris tweed but it's a men's jacket. There is actually also a bag of menswear stuff to be listed. So that's where this should go. It also is only going on Etsy, but because it's all men's, mostly shirts, those all get photographed on my like male mannequin. So anyway, I don't know if I should just keep going with y'all on this because I'm over an hour now and this is the same thing. And part of me is like, fuck it. Anybody who got bored of watching already got bored and they're out. So anybody else can choose to just stop watching it. Let's see. All right. This thing needs to leave, and I don't want to traumatize any of you. This is a gorgeous dress, right? 50s, very cute, but it's got this giant hole, and this fabric is just like, you know, and I don't know. Like this is like with that dragon robe, and there's part of me that is like, okay, I am donating it to Not Richie. It's probably just kind of trash, but I can't bring myself to make it be trash. And am I giving somebody else a problem? Probably, but I cannot tie. Here's the thing too. In one sense, there's always someone, there might be some person somewhere who is into saving everything in a way that like where they actually do it. Like there's somebody who makes mosaics out of broken ceramics. There's somebody who melts metals down and turns it into something else. There's someone who takes a whole bunch of ties and turns it into a skirt, right? There's a million people who do these crazy things that I think are amazing and admirable. The problem is, how do I find that person for that dress and for that dragon thing? And for, do you know what I'm saying? And then finding those people takes time and effort. And that's time and effort that I also need to be dedicating to just dealing with all the other stuff, do you know? So I can't take that on. Like that all goes through my head, of course. Like I think like, oh, what a shame. And I don't want to, you know, throw this thing away, but I can't do all of that. And I think that we come across this with everything. You know, I did cat rescue for years. And when you look at these problems, there is the, you know, this one dress and I can see the potential and it's so cool and it just needs a repair here and da-da-da-da, right? There's that. But then there's this, except magnify this by a whole bunch more. When you look at the whole pile and you realize that this whole pile is full of stuff like that, it's overwhelming and I cannot possibly do all of it. When you look at this one thing, it's like, no, I can just repair this thing. Yeah, if I'm only looking at this dress, if I don't look at the context of everything else that I have to do. And that was kind of I was going there with the cat rescue thing, is like, if I look at Skibbs or Tate, you know, and I was like, oh, I can take this one kitten out of my backyard and take him to the vet for 157 visits and get all the vaccines. And we do that and we give him a home and that's great. But then there's another kitten and another cat and another kitten. And there's a stray cat over here. And the overall homeless cat population is a massive, massive problem. And I can't do all of that. So I have to look at some things as like, I can do what I can for this cat, and I can't fix the whole problem. And there's always going to be more than I can deal with. And then the same thing, I have to look at this and go, okay, in this situation, I have to look at the whole picture and figure out what am I able to deal with and let go of the things that I can't. So this dress, I feel like this is still in the let's figure this out dress. This is like a 50s era. I don't know what the fabric on it is. It's like a jersey. I don't know if it's nylon. There's something called rayon jersey. I don't think this is it. And I don't know how to tell what rayon jersey is, but people really like rayon jersey, but I don't think this is it. I can't remember what the problem with this dress is either. I feel like there's, again, a hole in it or something. I think it needed to be washed, but I think I did that. What is wrong with you? My little dress? I don't know. All right, let's see. Where's that bag of stuff that needs fixing? Over here. I don't even know that it does. There's now a separate pile from the things that need to be fixed, but it's things that need to be fixed, but they're my personal wardrobe items, but also the thing that needs to be fixed, but it's already listed on eBay. And then 2 things that I think need to be fixed, but I can't figure out why. And maybe they don't need to be fixed. So that's what do you call that pile? Okay. This is a dress that I think I'm just keeping. It's been washed and I was going to wear it for my 80s show. And then I wore something else for the 80s show, but I do love this dress. But, oh, how cute she is. Okay. So this now gets thrown up on the bed because it's mine and I don't have a pile for that yet. Okay. This is a dress that got returned. Didn't even open it. Notice I did. I opened it to make sure I knew what it was, but haven't dealt with it. So that's garbage. That's garbage. And I need to look this up so that I can relist it. Sorry, Skibbs. Okay. Oh, these are shorts that I pulled off of eBay because when I listed them, they didn't fit me, but now they do. And I think they're really cute. So now these are mine. There you go. Let's see. This is a tie. Do you guys want to rip your own fucking eyeballs out yet? Probably. Okay. Oi. Hanky hanky. I started a hanky pile somewhere, didn't I? I don't know where it is. Everything's a mess. This shirt, here we go. This shirt's going to get donated too. This was another like little Y2K situation, but it's not happening. Goes to Richie. This is a bandana that I think is so much fun. Let's see. This is a shirt that I think is really cute. I'm going to try and put that on Whatnot. I'm hoping it'll fit an adult person, but I'm not positive. Should I put that in 70s? Let's put it in 70s. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, this is mine. I don't know why I just have it still floating around. I had it washed and it's just been floating around and I have to actually put it away. This is also mine. I bought this on Depop. It's just sort of like a thermally kind of shirt. It's really cute. It says, "One piece, one world, one tribe." And then it says, "We are all from here." It's the reason I got it was because, I mean, whatever, the embellishments are like cute and all. The brand on this is Alp and Rock, which, where's the fucking little label thingy? There. So that can sell for a good amount of money. This was pretty cheap. I don't remember how much, but also the outside of it is like a nice little t-shirt material. And then the inside is like this cotton that's like sort of micro stitched. So this is a double layer thing, kind of like Duofold thermals. And they're just so nice and toasty. And so I got this for me. So that's cute. Got to put it away. Would be cool. All right. Y'all, this is really getting ridiculous. This bag, I don't remember where I got it. I should list it. I don't know. No, I'm going to donate it. It's got like weirdness back here. And I was like, I'll get that off. I'm not going to get it off. So goodbye. I need to release things. This, okay. I'm really overwhelmed and confused right now. So I'm debating whether or not I just end the video or if I keep going. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to keep going. But I'm going to pause you, which I think I can do for my phone. That's really cool. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go make some more coffee. I'm going to put a couple of my own personal clothing items away. And then we'll restart. So you hold tight. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Okay. That's cool. That's the first time I've ever paused a video on my iPhone before while recording. So it's nice to know I can do that. All right. So I didn't really do much. I just made my coffee, and literally the clothing of my own that I put away was like 3 things. So we're going to continue on a little bit here. Here's another thing that I also need to recognize, and maybe you do too. I sit down, I'm got like this whole grand plan, which by the way, my plan is like, just do it on YouTube, right? It's whatever. And I get into this mode here, right? Now I feel like I've made a bigger mess than what I started with, which is the whole like cleaning out the junk closet metaphor, right? That's usually what happens is you, in the process of organizing, you make a way worse mess out of everything. Oh, sorry. Hold, please. I'm going to pause you again. Sorry. Okay. So, you make a bigger mess in the process of trying to organize things. And for me, that is one of the times where I get really overwhelmed. As you can see in this process, I get overwhelmed kind of a whole bunch of times. I get really confused. The only thing that's kept me going in this process now is that I'm filming a YouTube video. So it's kind of like got the body doubling effect to a degree. But if I were not filming, what would be happening is I would get to this point where I'm like, fuck, I don't fucking know what to do with any of this stuff. And then I would sit and play a game on my phone for 10 minutes, which really means probably like 45 minutes. And then maybe I would try and start all over again. And that process would continue a lot. There's going to come a point tonight for me. It's currently about 6 o'clock in the evening. We eat dinner around 7. There's going to come a point where I'm going to need to say like, okay, I can't do anything further in this process. So I need to like close it down, right? And as you can see, we're nowhere near any kind of resolution for a lot of this stuff. But that's normal. Like that's to be expected. And I think that's one of the things that I have a hard time accepting sometimes is that so much of this stuff is incremental. And on a day like today, where I try to really do all of this, I sit down and this is a huge effort in a lot of ways. Before I started filming this video, I had gone through several stages of it being a huge effort where I was making giant mess to get all the laundry sorted and making giant mess for other reasons. And so I already felt like throwing the towel in before I even started doing this video with you. And I'm going to feel like throwing the towel in 800 more times. And that's just the normal part of the process, I think, which I hate. But it is what it is. I feel like I had a point there and I don't remember what it is. And maybe I should drink some of this coffee that I just made myself. That's now too dark because I keep reheating the same coffee. We're going to sidebar about coffee. I make my coffee in a Pyrex percolator, which I fucking love. I've talked about it other times. I love it. And so what I will do is I will make a pot of coffee. It's like 6 cups and like probably 6 of these cups, right? Like not huge. I'll drink about 2 cups a day. So then I have, for a while I was just like dumping the remaining coffee. And then I was like, well, that's dumb. But like, I don't like reheated coffee, but usually I was reheating it in the fucking microwave. Well, now that it's in this percolator pot, what I do is I just like throughout the day when I feel like having another cup, I just turn the percolator back on and it reheats it that way. But at the end of the day, when I haven't drank all the coffee, I then pour it into like a little jar and put it in the fridge. And I either use it for iced coffee in the summer or in the winter. Once I have like 2 jars full of coffee, that's basically another pot of coffee. So then I just dump that back into the pot. And that's what I have the next day as my coffee. Instead of percolating new coffee, I reheat coffee from whenever. But in the process of doing all that reheating, of course, water evaporates from the coffee. So it gets really dark and concentrated. And then there comes a point where like, okay, at this point, it's not really drinkable as regular coffee anymore because it's too concentrated. I don't usually get to that point any longer, but using it as coffee ice cubes is really good. I just haven't made coffee ice cubes because I haven't been drinking iced coffee in a long time. All right, this dress, let's move along. This dress is really fucking cute. But, okay, first of all, it's ridiculous. These are the fucking sleeves, right? Like how insane is that? I get it. It's ridiculous. It has a stain like at the base of this, at the tailbone, essentially, right? That. I don't know how to deal with this because this dress says it's dry clean only, which like with these sleeves makes sense to me. Like I wouldn't want to put these in the washing machine, but also I don't think a dry cleaner is going to be able to do anything with this. I don't know. I don't trust dry cleaners really to be effective. And also it feels like it's not quite polished cotton, but it's that type of material. And I'm afraid to wash it for that reason too. What happened? There we go. The stain. So now I just want to donate the whole fucking dress. I suppose that an alternative solution. No, I don't think that'll work. I was going to say would be to like just. Do you know how long I've had this dress sitting here? So long. And I did try spraying the spot with my Grandma's Secret spot remover, and that didn't really do enough. So as much as I feel like this is ridiculous, I just can't deal with it though. I'm going to donate it. That seems insane to me. But I guess the alternative would be that I could just try to wash it. I don't know what will happen with the sleeves. But honestly, this happens a lot. This is why I feel like I should donate it, because I get stuck in this indecision. And again, I know there could be people watching this that are like, oh my God, I would buy that in 2 seconds, even with the stain. And I get that that could be true. There could be so many scenarios, but I get caught up in all of it on this one dress, and I've got all this to deal with. So I'm going to be big and brave and donate it. Now the question is, do I donate it to Richie? Because it's not perfect. I don't like to give him fucked up stuff, but also it's a pretty epic dress. I'm going to donate it to Richie. Okay. That's not Richie. That's the not Richie bag. I want the Richie bag. I'm a little proud. Richie's got some good bag going on here. There's a lot of stuff in here, which makes me happy because I like donating things to Richie. I like supporting him. Okay. This dress. Let's see. This is one of the dresses I got from the plus size estate sale. I know I had to wash it. I don't know why I have it still sitting here. Does it have a stain still? Yeah, it's kind of still got some stains. But I think that the stains have not come out of this. I don't think that they will come out. And they're not terrible. So maybe I'll throw this into a whatnot show. It's a cute dress. Like little cotton. And the stains, like you can see, I think that's one of them there. You know, it's like, it's not the worst, but it's not, you know. So maybe I should throw this up on whatnot because it's pretty cute. That might do okay. So we'll do that. We'll put that on whatnot. I have another dress from that estate sale. Oh, here, it's right here. Haha. I don't remember what's wrong with this one though. This might need a repair, but I don't remember. It's really cute too. Look at it. So cute. Why are you not with the other ones? Because I have a couple of the other ones that I've been working on listing. Why is this not with them? Okay, first of all, the lace collar is pink, so that's fun. It's not supposed to be pink, but it's kind of got a pink tinge to it. Why are you here? I don't know. Pockets, zipper, belt. Welcome to my life. I don't know why this is here. All right, so this, nope, those are fine. I don't know. So we're going to put this in the to be listed on Etsy pile, I guess. All right, there you go. I don't remember where I put its friend. Here, now I'm back in like massive indecision piles. What is this? I mean, I know it's a dress. Why is it here? What are we doing with this? Oh, your zipper is a little funky. Maybe, is that all it is? We just got funky zipper? All right. This might just be funky zipper, so that's not terrible. Cute dress. And by funky zipper, it's just, it's a metal zipper and it's sticky, so I feel like it probably just needs a little greasing. Yeah. Okay, so I'll deal with that. I'm going to throw that on the bed. There's about 800 things on the bed right now. I keep throwing things on the bed because it's like the same reason I said before. I don't want to forget about it, but now I've got just a whole pile of stuff on the bed. It's just too much. Oh, hey, they're together. I'm going to put these in the Etsy bag. Etsy bag is, by the way, too full already, but that's what we're doing. This is cute. This is technically a belt, I think, but we're gonna also, so cute. So this can go into a whatnot bag. There we go. All right, you need to be fixed, so you're gonna go in the repair bag. Where is it? That's the repair bag. Here. This is gonna go in the Etsy bag. It kind of needs a repair, but I don't know if I can do it. This is like a 40s era like dressing gown, but the shoulders, I don't even know if it needs a repair. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is the detail on one shoulder and that's fine. But on the second shoulder, some of the stitching is kind of out, but I don't really know how to do that, but I feel like I should try and secure it somehow so that it doesn't get worse. All right, I'm going to stick it in the repair bag. All right. I have a lot of stuff in the repair bag and I have a lot of other repair bags, but I feel like I would work on repairs more if this was all less overwhelming, right? This being less overwhelming would solve a lot of problems in a lot of ways for me. Okay. This is going to be donated to Not Richie. So what is this? This is this is another one of these plain t-shirts that I kind of got because I want to dye it, but I don't know where my to be dyed pile is. Everything's a big giant mess right now. Let's see. This needs a little bit of, it's got like some deodorant buildup in the armpits and I got to get rid of that and I don't remember how, so it's sitting here. It's all like drafted up and listed. It's just that I noticed the underarm thing and I was like, okay, I'll fix it real quick, and real quick has not happened. So hopefully it doesn't sell before I fix it. Okay. Now we're in the stage of things where it's like, I don't know what to do with these. I don't even know where I got these from. These are Tommy Hilfiger, like cargo, denim cargo shorts. They're not whatnaughty, so they should go on eBay, Etsy, whatever. I just don't know if they're worth it, and I don't want to look them up. Let's see. Take the lappy top. Let's do a quickie McQuickersons. It's not going to be quick because nothing is quick. We'll just do on eBay. Vintage Tommy Hilfiger cargo shorts. Okay. Carpenter, that's what we want, not cargo. Carpenter shorts. The range on eBay sold is from $5 to $120. So let's see where we fall. I sort by highest. The highest sold were black baggy carpenter shorts, size 42. Let me see. What size are these? Size 29. Okay. So that's cool. Tommy jeans, 29. That's going to impact things. Yeah, so this size, we're looking at like 30, 35 bucks. So I am going to say Thank you, no thank you. You're going to go to Richie. Yay! Okay. This is a cool sweater, but it has some rust spots on it. Actually, that's not too bad. I can probably just deal with that. Okay, I thought it was worse. So this goes in the needs to be repaired or so, whatever. It's got like some rust spots. I have that rust stain remover that works pretty well, actually. So this will go in the like, please fix me bag. All right, let's see. What is this? This dress, I know that I soaked. Oh, first of all, I see this. This is going to go in the no thank you. It's a really cute little like polo-y kind of shirt. But then after I got it home, it has a fucking hole in the back and I'm not doing it. You're going to not Richie. Thank you. Okay. This dress. I soaked this, but I can't remember if it was just dingy or if there was like a stain on it. And it's a cute little pinafore dress. It's going to be very small. God, that looks tiny. Let's see. I don't think there's a stain. I think it was just dingy. So I think this is now good to, what is that? Oh, that's just fuzz. Okay. I think it's good to now try and list somewhere. Now, do I want to, ooh. All right, there we go. The zipper was a little stiff, but it worked itself out. Do we want to whatnot it or do we want to Etsy it? The zipper also is going to need a little greasing too. So it's nylon, but it's like a little sticky. Oh dear. Well, the zipper may need replacing. Cool. That was nice, Laura. Good job. Why am I like this? Okay. You need to be soaked in something. I want to soak you now. Let's throw you out there. Okay. I'm stuck again mentally. I'm stuck. This thing probably I need to donate. What is this? I think this has holes or a hole or something. It's a cool, like slinky, stretchy knit, but I think it has a hole that I didn't see when I bought it. Or is it just stains? Maybe it's just stains. Maybe it's just stains. I don't see any hole. Oh, I hit it with some grandmas. It was stains. Okay. Oh, well, that's okay though. There's grandmas over here. We're going to hit it again just to be on the safe side. Grandmas. And then we're just going to throw, oh, right, the sleeve. That's right. But the grandmas did a decent job. Okay, so we're hitting it with grandmas again. And then we're going to throw it in the regular, send it to the laundromat laundry. And if it comes back in good shape, it does. And if it doesn't, I'll donate it to the Not Richie afterwards. Cool. So that's going to go in the laundry. Cool. This is another one that probably should just go in regular laundry. This is velour. I love it. But it has a stain. The grandma's helped it out a little bit. So you can see grandma's is around here. And then this yellowy spot is what the original stain was. We're going to hit it again. Just why not? And let me see a little bit there. I love this stuff so much. All right. And then I think we're just going to send it off to regular laundry as well. Here. Okay. This dress needs to go in the repair pile. It's really cute, but I can't tell what's going on with the back of it. I haven't tried it on or anything yet. Really cute little dress, but the back, like, looks like there was supposed to be something else there, like something. So there's a zipper there, right? But maybe there was a button or something, but it also looks like it was unstitched. But here's the tag. First of all, the tag's so cute. Look at that. So I don't know what's supposed to happen back there, and I haven't figured out what I want to do. I don't know if somebody replaced the zipper but used a zipper that was too short. I don't really know what's happening. So I need to figure out something with that. Anyway, okay. That would be cute in the 70s show, but there's no way I'm going to get to it before then. This is my own sweater, but it has a hole in it. And so I don't know if I have it out because I wore it or because I want to repair the hole. 2 holes. How do you have holes anyway? You're fucking acrylic. Like, anyway, okay. So these need repair. Okay. What is this? This, I think, just needs to be listed. It's like a nightgowny, dressy pajama thing. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to list it as is. It was like a new old stock thing. Sorry, I didn't realize I was all the way over there. But it had like some pins in it, and the pins were rusty. But I'm just going to try and like throw it up on Whatnot as is and not deal with all that right now. Is my coffee still hot? Drinkable hot, so that's good. Okay. I feel like I have not made a ton of progress here. What am I I'm sitting on things. This is so insane. But this is just how this goes. And I have to keep reminding, I know I keep saying it to you. I keep saying like, oh, this is just how this stuff goes. I am saying that to me. And because I have to, oh my God, my hip, Jesus Christmas. I have to say it to myself all the fucking time. There are so many tiny little jobs in here. Like these shorts and these shorts, both pairs, which I bought at the thrift, right? They're cute. I don't know if they need like elastic at the waist. I know I tried these on and they got them on, whatever. Like I picked them up because they're adorable. They look like they had a drawstring or something in the waist. It's not there anymore. But I was like, oh, but I can thread something through there, whatever. But like now this is 2 more things that need something to happen to them other than just being listed. Where the fuck is the front of you? Okay. And these on top of it, like the little dart in the back is coming out, right? But so this is like 2 little indecision things, like whatever. And then there's just millions of these. There's so many. And sometimes I am able to say like, oh, this is really cute, but it has a hole in the back. Let me do it. Now, I didn't say that initially. I found this at the thrift. I thought it was really cute. I bought it. I got it home. There's a hole. I was like, crap. And then I thought, okay, well, I don't want to do like a mend on it because it's going to be too visible. And this just isn't like the type of thing, like a 50s dress with a mend. Sure. Like a whatever 90s Y2K little stripy top with a weird mend in the back, not quite it. And then I thought, well, I can use the fabric to repair something. I need to let it go. I didn't, but like, cool. Now I can say like, all right, that's not worth my effort. This thing though, these are so fucking cute. And they're like, this like gingham and they're stretchy polyester. So they're like kitschy and fun and whatever, but they need something. But they were like, oh, but they were only $1 or $2 when I bought them. So it's like, cool, let me get them. And now it's like stuff to do. And I can't bring myself to get rid of them yet. Maybe I will in who knows how many months. And I do try not to get stuff like this anymore. But then I go to like the vintage seller lady and then I pick up a whole bunch of stuff. And some of it I know is damagey, but it's so cool and I know I can like work with it. And so I take it because it's cheap. And then some of it I don't recognize that it has damage until I get home, but then I've already got it, whatever, right? There's too much. So this is really cute. I know this needs soaking. Is it ready to just be soaked? Yes, we're going to try and just soak that. I don't have anything soaking at the moment. And I have like pots that I soak in, so it's not taking up all the bathroom. And I think I have like 3 pots currently that I could be soaking something in, maybe 2. Anyway, it's just so everything is its own little thing. There's death by 1,000 cuts kind of situation here, and I always think that I can take this whole mess of a pile and somehow magically organize it in a way that's going to make it easier to deal with. If I just have a bag of stuff that all needs repair, I and then the space is clear and I can think again, then I can go and say, okay, what do we want to work on repairing today? And I just pull one or two things out at a time, whatever. But the reality is that never ends. It doesn't. I try to organize it and I just can't get it organized enough. So, somebody recently asked me, do you think it's time to do like another purge? And I was like, no, I really don't feel like I can do that. Like, I think that the stuff that I currently have is all stuff that I'm invested enough in that I don't want to purge it. But I think I need to like start doing that again. Like all this stuff that I'm holding on to because, I can use that to repair something else. I think I need to let it go and not do that. I mean, some of it, here's the stuff. Okay, since we've been doing this is the stuff that I have of my like, whatever, use it for mending. This is not using for mending. This is still like, fuck no, this is staying here. I'm going to figure out something to do with this. I don't know what yet. We're going to do it. This, I know what I'm going to do with this. I have my own, I have a Levi's like 70s denim jacket and the collar is shredded. So I'm going to use this to repair the collar, and that I already know. And that's my jacket. This I know that I'm going to keep and use. I don't know how yet. This, which I just said in this video, I'm going to use this as fabric to repair other things. Like, can I? Yes. Is there some way in which I will find it? Probably. But do I currently have anything in mind for this? No. I have an entire tote full of materials that I have for the purpose of this mending stuff and whatever. And also this shirt, same thing. There's always going to be some way to reuse this stuff. And if people who are artists understand that as well, right? They're like, I can use that and I can figure out how to da-da-da-da-da. Yes. I don't have a studio to do that with. I do not have the space to store all of this kind of stuff. It's not realistic for me. So these two, even though I said I was going to keep them and reuse the fabric, they are getting donated to Not Richie because I need to learn how to let go of some stuff. And there's always going to be more stuff that's damaged and that I could be using. It's a never-ending supply. These things are still small enough that it's fine and I can throw them into my tote full of things. Another handkerchief. I don't know what I'm doing with the handkerchiefs. I don't know if I have any idea. Anyway, okay. This is a Free People dress. I don't sell modern stuff, as you probably have figured out. I used to, but I got this dress because I used to own it. I loved it. It's very flattering on. So I picked it up again because I was like, ooh, that's so cool. And I do. I love it. I think it's really pretty. I guess I'm still going to keep it for now. I don't know. I mean, I bought it in the winter. It hasn't been summertime to be able to wear it yet, really. Here's the thing. This dress. I like it. I knew that when I put it on, it was cute. I used to like wearing it. I found it. I was like, cool. I put it on. It looked cute, whatever. It's cotton, comfortable, easy to like hang around in. It's a great little piece to throw on in the summer that's easy and looks really amazing, but it takes no effort and it's comfortable. And yet I'm still sitting here like, should I? I don't know. Now I'm not going to donate it because I am too on the fence about it. But the fact that I'm on the fence about it probably means that I should be donating or selling it. I would say selling it. I mean, maybe it goes for like $90 on eBay right now. I have no idea. But that's just a red flag to me. Anytime that it's the whole fucking Marie Kondo shit, like, does it spark joy? Right. And when you're a reseller, it's a different story because this isn't about things that bring me joy. It's about things that pay my fucking bills. But they can't pay my bills when they're sitting in a pile and causing me to feel paralyzed all fucking day because I can't make decisions about things. That doesn't pay my bills. That keeps me stuck. But apparently I'm still not ready to get rid of that. So we're going to put it in the indecision pile again. Not indecision. I mean, it's like keeping it, but whatever. My own wardrobe right now has got a ridiculous amount of stuff in it. This is more mendy shit. So I got to keep this. It's all mending stuff. Oh my God, please don't fall. Okay, whatever. This needs more soaking. I don't know if it's going to come clean. One of y'all we're like, I want that shirt. I get it. But I've already soaked this in Oxy once, and you can see how like dirty it still is. So we're going to try it again. Throw that. That's pot number 3. So now I've got my 3 things to soak in the kitchen. These I should put into the 70s show, but maybe the kids show. These are Levi's. Levi's for me. I'm sure they're kids. They're jeans. But look how fucking tiny that is. Those are kids. So we're going to put those in the kids show. It'll happen someday. Oh wait, this I took photos of already, a little lingerie thing. So I'm not putting this in the suitcase because I did take photos of this already. So it just needs to be drafted. The kitties are sleeping on the bed and they're so freaking cute. Tate, the kitten, doesn't really sleep on my bed too much yet. I would show you, but in showing you, I have to swing around and show you a whole bunch of other things that I don't want to show you. So sorry, you don't get to see him. Wait, maybe I can pause and then like reverse the camera. He's so freaking cute right now. Hold, please. Let's see. Hold on. Never mind. I can't flip the camera once I've started recording, I guess. So anyway, he's really cute though. And he hasn't been sleeping on my bed. He normally just hangs out in Lord's room. Anyway, okay. So back to the rest of my fucking life over here. What am I doing? I don't know. This needs soaking. All right. So I guess I need to like end this because I cut this for something. I don't know what. This is elastic that I cut in order to do something with, and I can't remember what. Anyway, okay. We're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, little girdle. That should go in the suitcase. All right. I need to stop this. Okay. So I had a point somewhere. I don't know what it was, but right now things are in absolute chaos in this house. Doing this video helped me a little bit, but not enough. But that's just how it fucking goes. I did get some stuff thrown into donation bags, so that is helpful. I don't know. I wish that I could like make a video like this and be like, oh, today we're going to talk about hoarding. And then we do the little video. And then at the end, it's like, see, all our problems are solved. But I can't. And I think that result is probably way more realistic. It's not satisfying. It fucking sucks. But that's the kind of thing that I have to work myself through all the time. And every time I go through this process, and every time I pick up an item and I'm like, oh, should I, shouldn't I don't know. Then like, and I have a conversation with myself. And a lot of the time the conversations are like, okay, this was not realistic to try and just fix all in a day. I mean, I could have fixed this all in a day. I could just fucking donate everything, right? I could throw it all in a dumpster, which I would not do that. Don't worry. I'm not going to throw it in a dumpster, but like I could fix it that way. That doesn't feel good to me. Maybe it would feel good after it was all said and done. Maybe once it was all out of my house and I had like room, I would be like, oh, thank God I did that. But it doesn't feel good to me thinking about it in those terms. So we're going to end this here in this very unsatisfactory place. I did get some sorting done. Hopefully you've watched this and you got some sorting or organization done. It acted as like sort of a body doubling situation for you. I don't know. I am going to continue to do a little bit of work on this, but as it stands right now, today is Monday and I've got Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to go sourcing on Wednesday because I did a sourcing thing yesterday. So I have that video to show you Wednesday. So I've got like my YouTube segment covered and I have more than enough inventory. So I've got to work on some more of this, but I also have to work on getting a bunch of shit listed and whatnot. And let's not forget my good friend Etsy, eBay, and Depop, who are sorely neglected for a lot lately, but I have some stuff ready to go for them. I got to go to the laundromat, all the mundane shit that I have to do. So I appreciate you watching this, especially if you stayed here all the way through this. Thank you for that. And if you didn't, I totally understand that, but you're not going to hear this anyway. So that's it. All right. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're struggling with this too, I hope that this helps you a little bit. I don't think it will, but I hope so. Anyway, I will see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.